Hello and welcome, my name is Akira and this is my new Let's Play series of Europa Universalis IV with the Mare Nostrum expansion, where we are playing as the Ottomans. And in the last couple of episodes we took over the city of the world's desire, Constantinople, along with the rest of Byzantium. And we took Albania because they had one of our cores. And we are just about to go to war with Dalkadir because they have yet more of our cores, so let's get that started. Might as well declare for this state because there's no fort there. Let's go and get rid of his army. Someone is making claims on us. So rude, right? Okay, how many do we need to lead? We need to leave 4 guys. Or 3 guys, and then we will take the general to delete, delete the rest of the troops. And here we will do leave 1 guy behind, and then we'll mass the army out, except that the leader will go here. So, okay. QQ was in a war with Georgia and won. And that province is occupied. Let's get this claim done. I think we can take our spy back from Venice now. And I also believe that we forgot to add Venice to the embargo list when we... Oh no, it's because I think we still have a truce with them, yeah. So, what is our rival list currently? Genoa, QQ and Venice. Okay. And we got relations up with Crimea, so let's call that diplomat back. Let's get some relations in Tunis, since it is our alliance. And the same with Bohemia. And the next mission. So Kaffa is this province up here, Genoa's province. I think we already have a claim up there. But can we realistically go to war with them right now? Probably not. Well, actually depends on the military state of, how big a navy France has. Almost none, so either I would have to get land access, but still don't really feel like being in a war with France right now. So I probably don't want to go to war with Genoa. So maybe this one, get a bigger fleet than Venice. Can we support 40 ships? No, we cannot. Which also makes it a bad idea. Then there's Conquer Levant, but that's way too many provinces and we're not gonna go to war with Mamluk right now, I think. So right now we actually have no good missions to take, so we'll just have to wait and see if something better presents, or if maybe one of them gets possible. And we got a salt crisis. That sucks. We also have a huge trade lead, but most of these don't really matter. So I think QQ and Caraman declared war on them. Well, bad for them, because they're gonna be fully annexed by us now. Bye. So, did our leader die? That sucks. They are still way too young, so we'll have to do a new leader. Maybe we can get one from the base. We need to give them... they need to have 40 influence, so we need to give them 6 influence. We'll probably do that by giving them a province. Let's look at the autonomy. So let's give them one of these provinces. The one with the highest manpower. Well, I think we'll just give it... Oh! It's a territory. Let's make it a state. So now we can give it to them. But now they don't have that much local autonomy. The reason I'm of course looking at local autonomy is because it's best to give the provinces away that already have local autonomy, since you don't want, well, you won't suffer too much from that. We also have these to give away, but oh, it'll be a little while. Skopje we can give away, so let's give Skopje to the base. And now the lemma got mad, and it wasn't even enough. Okay, let's do the... where is it? Development. Did I have a... Where do we have the map mode for those estates? I always forget. There it is. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to give one away to the lemma now, so they'll get happy, and then try to give this. If we give this to the base, they'll get above 40, so let's just do that, which means we can now grant them a general, and we can even demand military support, I think. Well, would have to do this, but I think we can live with that. Then demand military support, get 100 military points out of them. Let's see if we can get some points out of these guys as well. If we grant them monopoly charters, and maybe recruit a minister, then we can ask for diplomatic support, and on here we can make a generous or seek some support, and then recruit a minister, and then ask for administrative support. All of these things I'm doing is, might as well explain it. Well, each of the 3 main groups, the base, the merchant guilds, and the lemma, can give you every 20 years, I think it is, they can give you a lump sum of monarch points. And the amount of monarch points is based off of how much influence you have. So I'm trying to get them all above, I think it's 50% influence before I use that option, because that means I'll get 100 instead of only 50. If you get them up all the way up to 75%, then you can gain 150 points. But then again, you get really close to that limit of 80 where they'll rebel against you. At the same time, you need their loyalty to be high, because by pressing that button, see if I can find it here, they lose 20 loyalty, and if they get below 40 loyalty, then they become mad, and you get not bonuses, penalties against you. So let's just send all the barks out here, and all the galleys to Constantinople. So yeah, you want to make sure that they don't become mad, but at the same time you want to have the maximum amount of points from them. And it's actually, you want to be doing it as often as possible, because it's a good extra income of points. Still don't have any nice Basileis Ramazan. could do that. But why would we when we already have a core there? So let's actually get them together. That was a bad general we got. Well, guess it's better than nothing. But only barely. And now we will attack here. And we will... Oh, I'm just gonna check that they don't have any other alliances. They also have an alliance with Kanda. So if we attack Karaman... And they have an alliance, so let's attack Karaman and call in Ramazan as... Oh, we have a truce with them. So I think we'll have to do this. We attack Ramazan, and that gets Karaman called into the war. But we won't cooperate, or we can't cooperate them because we apparently have a truce with them. We can still fairly cheaply get all of these cores back, and then we'll just have to wait with Kanda until we attack the Mamluks. So let's just do this. And I think we can manage this war at speed 4. Just gonna get these guys on the way. You should go and protect trade in the Alexandria node. Okay, and how much do we need to leave there? Go to just leave a siege and then go to find or fight that army. Still no nice things here, nope. And we also have a bunch of ships here. They should be protecting. So why do they... I haven't told them to go home at war. So why are they not out protecting trade? I don't understand this. Maybe it's a bug or something. Because they shouldn't be staying in port if I'm not telling them to do so. Like I'm getting no trade power here now because they're just staying in port. And I have to use the mission system because that's the only way to get them to actually do this. And now they are leaving, but these guys are still staying in port. Go and protect trade, you lazy bastards. That's really annoying. Okay, I think that's a capital, and I think they have a fort here as well, so let's just do this. And we'll move one of these over here. So Lübeck was Lübeck's Trade League was disbanded. Didn't see why, but don't really care. And let's check here. We need only 6 guys, so let's send some of this cavalry out. And let's see if we can build some more ships. No, we cannot. Can we build some interesting buildings yet? I don't remember. No, all we can build are new forts, and we don't really want to build any more forts. How's our income looking by now? We actually have pretty nice income now. And we are slowly getting back all of our cores. We might want to claim the other 2 provinces here so we can get them when we go to war for this core. They don't have any allies, so that's really nice. Okay, National Epic. This is a event that happens on a pretty high chance early in the game. And it's about getting extra prestige. Our subjects have taken to telling tales and legends about an old ruler. The legend says that in Ottomans' darkest hour he will return to our nation and deliver it from evil. Regardless of the truth in that statement, we could use this as in our propaganda. And let's do that. Let's write an epic story about how we will save the Ottomans. It will cost a little bit of admin power and some money, but it will give 1 extra prestige. And you know, ask, is prestige worth that? Well, let's look at what prestige does. Prestige gives bonuses to global trade power, morale of armies, morale of navies, mercenary cost, foreign spy detection, yearly legitimacy, improved relations, and better relations over time, which means that we recover from aggressive expansion faster, and it also gives less impact from aggressive expansion, so it's really powerful. Definitely want to be doing that. Still no good missions though. Oh, but I wanted to send a spy here. So let's start building a spy network. And that siege ended. So we have these 3 as cores now. Let's make that a territory. I think, well, not make it a territory, make it a state. Still have plenty of state slots left, so let's just add it. And I believe all of the 3 guys are made into a state right away. Yes, they are now a state. There was these 3 provinces are now made into a state, which means that we can finish their cause, and that I believe is instant. It's just paying for them to be able to have less than 75% autonomy. And it's actually a really nice. It's a change that came with the newest expansion, and it's actually really nice because it makes it way easier to conquer later on in the game. Because you don't have to worry about necessarily paying full cost for all the provinces. And at that point, like, you reach a point where you don't really care about the stuff you conquer, you just want to conquer it, like because of a mission or because you want to conquer as much as possible. But what exactly you conquer isn't really that important. Okay, let's get a spy into Galicia, actually, because... oh no, I think he was... yeah, he was guaranteed. Okay, and they are guaranteed. Hungary is really busybody. I think I will fabricate on Galicia anyway, and then if Hungary joins the war, we'll just have to beat Hungary as well. So, let's build a spy network. Spy works, by the way, cannot only be used to do spy actions. If you have a spy network in a country, and I don't know if you can see the... no, we can't see it in the tooltip, but you get a bonus on siege speed with a country if you have a high enough spy network. I think the trigger is about 25% or something like that. But we'll check that out if we go to war with someone we have a spy network in. Of course, building it above 25 means there's a risk of getting discovered, so you have to outweigh the risks. It's maybe not worth it for a one province, but if we were to go to war with Hungary or Lithuania with lots and lots of forts that we need to seize down, well then maybe getting a boost on the siege speed would be worth it. So, I actually forgot to end the war here. I just called the guy home. So let's first... oh, he actually need to end with Karaman first. Ooh, we can't even eat them in one go, can we? No. So what do I want? So I declared on these guys, right? So I think I'll have to do it like this. Take a bunch of money and I'm gonna do a separate piece. Like this. Take their money and I'll take so much money as I can from them. And here I'm paying 88 points, whereas if I make the piece here, I'm paying no diplo points. Okay, I would rather have diplo points than money, so we're gonna do the peace offer like this. And of course, the reason why I can't take it all is because they actually have enough provinces that they are worth more than 100% war score. So that's too bad, but let's just get that over with. And is any of these guys in need of being made into a territory? Let's check it out. Areas. Yeah, these are not a territory, or they are territories that need to be made into a state. Let's do that. Okay, let's see. Okay, now they leave port. So weird. That's a weird. It seems like it's a bug. Like they shouldn't stay away from the trade node if I haven't told them to do so in war. I should be able to control that. Oh, and Genoa is no longer a valid rival. That sucks. But I guess that means we have a free valid. And this time, now we have a border with Mamluks, and I know that I'll be going to war with them at some point. So I'm going to choose them now, so I'm sure that I'll have them as a rival once we go to war, because it's just so much better having rivalry when you are at war. You get much more out of it. And all of our truces just ended. Very nice. We of course have a truce at the start of the game because historically Ottomans was in a Balkan war right before the start of the game, so that's why we start with that truce. Anyway, I think this is a good point as any to end this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider hitting the like button and subscribing. Hope to see you in the next video, and until then, have a good day.